Mediterranean climate is a unique type of climate, also known as dry summer climate. KOPPEN'S, capital C, small s, which is a temperate climate. This type of climate is found in the lower mid-latitude between 30 degrees to 45 degrees north and 30 degrees to 45 degrees south of the equator. Mediterranean climatic zones are located on the western margins of the continents. The largest area with Mediterranean climate is the Mediterranean basin, which gives its name to the climate. Besides the Mediterranean basin, this type of climate is found along the central regions of America and the Californian coast, Southern California, central Chile in South America, southwest of South Africa, and in the southwest parts of Australia. Mediterranean type of climate is found. Now, with reference to KOPPEN'S classification, the first letter indicates the climate group. Here it refers to temperate climate, which comes under temperate C, capital C zone. Second letter indicates the precipitation pattern. Small s represents dry summer. Thus, capital C S is the Mediterranean climate. Mediterranean climate is characterized by wet winters and dry summers. Winters are mild and summers are hot in these regions. The main cause of dry summer climate is due to subtropical ridge, which extends polewards during summer towards North Pole and polewards during winters towards the South Pole. Now let's try to find out why it doesn't rain during the summer season in the Mediterranean type of climate. We know that the earth, it revolves around the sun, and while revolving around, the earth is positioned at various locations, and the angle of the rays of the sun varies from one position to another. During the summer season, what we see here is North Pole is tilted towards the sun. So the northern hemisphere is receiving more heat. Direct rays of the sun are falling vertically at Tropic of Cancer. Direct rays means intensity of heat is high. So due to it, what happens? The ITCZ, it also moves northwards towards Tropic of Cancer, and along with it, the low pressure belt moves northwards. Due to it, what happens? Due to it, we see that this region of the Mediterranean type of climate, it comes under the influence of trade winds. Trade winds blow in the tropical regions. Trade winds, we know, they are one of the permanent winds which blow from east to west. So they are onshore winds to the east coast, hence they give rainfall, and towards the west coast, they are offshore winds. So the lower mid latitudes, where the Mediterranean type of climate is found, does not receive rainfall during the summer season. Let's see what happens during the winter season. During winter, we can see here that South Pole is tilted towards the sun. Intensity of heat is more in the southern hemisphere. Rays of the sun are falling vertically over Tropic of Capricorn. So what happens? The ITCZ, it shifts towards the south, and this region, it comes under the influence of westerlies. Westerly, the prevailing winds, they flow from west to east, and they give moisture along the west coast. So during the winter season, the lower mid latitudes where the Mediterranean type of climate is found receives rainfall. Thus, summers are dry and winters are wet and mild. We can say it is due to the shifting of the pressure belts that it does not rain during the summer season in Mediterranean climate. Local winds also blow in the Mediterranean type of climate, and they affect the climate of that place in a particular season. Sirocco is a warm wind which blows from Africa. It is a hot and dry wind, and it affects the climate of Mediterranean regions. Bora, a cold wind, blows along Adriatic Sea during winters. Mistral is a cold wind, a strong cold wind, and it affects the temperatures of that place. Fohn is a warm wind, strong hot and dry wind, which affects the climate. Dryness of summer allows large temperature fluctuations in this type of climate, which contributes to a relatively large number of wildfires. Reason for it is that the air contains less moisture. The air is dry here. Hence, it does not provide resistance to fire. And the native vegetation is also dry in this region. That's all for the day. I hope you liked it. Do hit the like and the subscribe button. Thank you.